welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Brianna and welcome to another vlog. We are gonna do a fun little weekend in my life, little summer weekend. It is Friday, first thing in the morning, and I thought we could film a little bit of a morning routine on Friday, but then also the rest of Friday and into the weekend. We are headed to the beach this weekend, and where I know in my last vlog, I literally just said that I didn't know if I was wishing for fall. I woke up this morning and knowing that we're going to the beach this weekend makes me still want to hold on to a little bit of that New England summer, because I know that once it's gone, I will miss it, and you never know what you have until it is gone. So either way, we're gonna film a fun little cozy weekend in the life vlog. Now, I've already done a little bit of my morning routine. However, I thought we could do the rest of my morning routine together. I get a lot of questions on, Brianna, what does your morning routine look like? You work from home. Are you a morning person? Are you a night owl? And I will start this out by saying, I am a night owl. I have never been a morning person. I don't know if I will ever be a morning person. However, I married a morning person, and Corey is up every day at 5 o'clock at the gym before he starts work. And let me tell you, that is not me. I am not somebody that is an up early in the morning gal. The people that get up early in the morning though, I feel like you're just another breed, okay? I like to relax, and I am my best self at night. I get some of my best stuff done at nighttime. Also, did anyone just hear my voice crack? Sip of coffee, hold on. I do like to get some things done in the morning, so we're gonna do a little bit of a condensed morning routine together. It is about 8 o'clock this morning, so I did wake up a little bit earlier than normal just because I knew that I was gonna be vlogging and filming, and I wanted to make sure that I still got to work on time. So if you're new, I do work a 9 to 5 job. I am fully remote, which I'm very fortunate for, and I love the work from home life. It is truly the best life ever, but sometimes I do miss the office. However, I still like to give myself, even though I'm not a big morning routine person, I do have morning routines or rituals that I do that just kind of get me on track for the day. First thing is I wash my face, do my full skincare, brush my teeth, and get dressed. As you can see, I'm in my comfies as I am every day when I work from home. I do like to stay pretty, I would say, like put together though on my top half, I guess bottom half too. Like I don't look unpresentable, but it's not like people are looking at my pants either way. Regardless, I already did my skincare, made myself a cup of coffee, and got dressed. Now, two things that I love to do in my morning routine is A, get ready for the day, because I feel like putting myself together and putting on clothes, doing my hair, and throwing on even just a little bit of light makeup, I feel like just gets me ready for the day and gets me feeling really good. Especially on Fridays, because normally Fridays after work, we're doing something fun in the summer. And today we are going out to Chipotle for dinner before we head to Rhode Island for the beach weekend. So I definitely want to feel just like a little bit put together for the day and just enjoy whatever is to come. That's one thing I love to do in the mornings. And secondly, I love to try to get one action or one household task done before I actually start work for the day. And that could mean something like folding a load of laundry that needs to get folded, emptying the dishwasher, maybe it's vacuuming the living room. So I love to get just one little household task done every morning if I can before I start my workday. I feel like it's one less thing that nags in my brain. So what we're gonna do first is I have a pile of laundry on the bed that we need to get folded. So let's fold some laundry and then we will get ready for the day before I sit down at my desk. But cheers, welcome to a fun little cozy weekend summer vlog and a Friday workday, a little bit of compilation against it all. However, let's fold some laundry and drink my nice little cup of coffee and enjoy the beginning of the morning. Okay, so the laundry is finally done and put away, which feels very, very good. And now it is time to get ready for the day together. Got my nice iced coffee. My curling iron is heated up. I've got some of my cute little makeup products around me, and we're gonna get ready for the day. There's something so nice, especially in the summer, about just like getting a little bit put together for the day. And the first thing that we are doing is curling this hair. Also, I said this in my last vlog, but I actually just recently got my hair cut, which was fun because I feel like I'm really on my hair health journey right now. So I'm trying not to put a lot of heat on it as I literally take out my curling iron. However, I'm just gonna curl just a few pieces. Give me a little bit of something to my hair for the day. I love to curl my hair. However, I'm trying to get a little bit more into embracing my natural curl. So we're just gonna do a few little curls. Also, comment down below, when you're working from home, if you work from home or you go into an office, where do you feel like you spend majority of your time in your morning routine or getting ready? Like, what, if you had to pick your favorite things about your morning routine, what are they? Mine would definitely be having my iced coffee. Next, I would say is doing my skincare routine. And then third would be, I would say more so makeup than hair. Like, I like to do my hair. However, honestly, if I'm not feeling like it, you all know I'm a big slick back bun fan. So I'm just gonna throw a few little curls in, but I would love to know, like, what are your favorite parts of your getting ready routine in the morning, or your morning routine before you head into your office, or before you head to work, before you head to class? Like, what are your favorite things? I want to know. Also, this is my first time actually myself just throwing in a few little curls into my new short hair. And let me tell you, I know my hair's not like actually that short, you guys, but I feel like for me, it's short. And so this is my first time kind of throwing a few little curls into it since I've actually cut it and gotten it like nice and healthy. So I'm trying my hardest not to put a lot of heat on it because, like I said before, we are on our hair health journey. And this is also like I think it's 4 hair. I blew it out with my little round brush, and now we're just gonna throw some curls in it, and then I'll probably end up washing it tomorrow after the beach. So I feel like that's kind of why I don't mind putting a little bit of heat on it today. And I'm really going through these curls quick, as you can see, in real time, just to give my hair a little bit of something, right? It's like, I'm gonna wash it anyway, so a little bit of heat doesn't really hurt it, and it's a beach weekend, so I feel like just a few quick little curls is nice. All right, so I curled my hair, and then I normally just like to let it sit in the curls. That way they cool off and get nice and cold. That way the curls don't actually fall as fast, and I feel like they'll last a little bit more and look a little bit more natural. And then I like to just get some beauty clips to pull my hair out of my face before I get into my makeup. And now we're gonna get into just doing a little bit, like I said, of light makeup. And I wanna say a huge thank you to Merit Beauty for sponsoring today's video. I quite literally could cry. I am so unbelievably honored, excited, happy, elated to be partnering with Merit. Like, I'm on the verge, you guys. I'm on the verge of tears. This is my first ever just like big, fun, and beautiful sponsorship. And thank you to Merit just for believing in me and letting me share your beautiful products. I have loved Merit for so long. If you have never heard of Merit before, Merit is a minimalist beauty brand that is vegan, cruelty-free, and non-comedogenic. Now, I had never heard of non-comedogenic before. I actually started buying Merit products, and that means that they are non-pore clogging ingredients. That is what they put in all of their makeup. So none of their makeup is going to clog your pores. The reason I love that is it means that their products are safe, which means as someone with very, very sensitive skin, you know I am an eczema prone girly, their products work amazing on me. And I am someone that has loved Merit for years. And the fact that Merit is sponsoring this portion of the video today makes me literally feel like I could burst out into tears. And I am just so excited to share Merit with you guys. So without further ado, let's get into getting into some light makeup for the day. First, let's start out with what we are putting on my skin. And let me tell you, if you know anything about me and you've been around this channel for a while, I am a tinted SPF girl. I love lightweight SPFs, summer, winter, fall, spring, any time of year. And Merit just came out with the uniform, which is a tinted mineral sunscreen, and this is SPF 45. Also, can we talk about how pretty this packaging is? Absolutely love it. I have it in the shade 22 and the shade 20. I actually really like to mix these, so I'll just do one pump on the back of my hand of one of these, and then I go in with another pump of the other shade. The reason I like to do one pump of each is I feel like it's nice to have just a little bit of like my perfect match, and then as I get a little bit lighter post summer, or I get a little bit darker in the summer, I feel like just mixing the two is like my perfect shade. Also, nobody come for me for the way that this brush looks because it is very well loved and holy cow, but I love to blend it in with the Merit #1 blending brush. Yes, this is what my blending brush looks like right now, because when I tell you I am a lover of Merit products, I really am. Also, just look at how beautiful and pretty that is on the skin. I feel like this is the perfect amount of coverage when I'm working from home and when I want something just light enough that it's gonna give me a little bit of that coverage, but it's not really thick and cakey on your skin. And this blush This brush blends everything in so unbelievably seamless, and it just looks so beautiful on the skin. Let me tell you, this is definitely by far one of my new holy grail products. So this is the SPF all blended in. I feel like it looks so pretty on my skin, and I love that dewy glow. I am someone though, however, that likes a little bit of concealer or just like coverage under my eyes, and so I like to go in with the Minimalist Complexion Stick. I have mine in the shade Bisque. I really like this product. You can wear this by itself. I feel like you can also wear this underneath and just spot conceal. That's kind of like what I like to do. Sometimes even in the summer, I like light coverage, but I like just a little bit. So you can see, I just put it in the natural spots where I would put concealer. And then again, like I said, don't come for me for this brush because let me tell you, it is well loved and definitely needs to get washed. And then as you can see, I put this little spot conceal right here. Look at how my little scar, boom. Where'd it go? I don't know, because it's not there anymore. All right, complexion is done. I feel like everything is blended in. It looks good. Now we're gonna go in with the Merit Bronze Balm. I have mine in the shade Cien. I love this. You know what I really love about this product the most? I am someone that sometimes likes to have a lot of control over my products. This, however, goes onto my skin like actual butter. I'm gonna blend it in. Again, this same brush. It is so unbelievably versatile, but look at the blend. Boom, there it is. I feel like you cannot mess up Merit products. That is definitely one of my favorite things about Merit is I feel like if you're someone that's just getting into makeup or you want to try out some cream products, because I used to be very intimidated by cream products. However, now, honestly, after trying Merit and just like really getting into it, I feel like now I'm not intimidated by cream products anymore. Also, look at how pretty that bronzer is. Everything about this like summer makeup look with Merit is just truly, to me, a 10 out of 10. The other thing that I love about Merit products is because they're a little bit more on the sheer side and a little bit more dewy and glowy, they are very buildable. So if you want a little bit more bronze, like I feel like on this side I didn't put as much, I literally just tap it in and on it goes, and it still just looks as pretty and natural as it did. Next up, my favorite part of any beauty routine, blush. As you know, I have said a plethora of times that I have blush blindness, okay? I love a pigmented blush. Also, coffee, one moment. Blush is my favorite part of my entire makeup routine. I love nothing more than a bright poppy blush. You have probably seen, as you can see, this one is flat because I've had it for so long and I love it. But this is the Merit Flush Balm in the shade Beverly Hills. This one has been my go-to. However, I just tried another color in the Flush Balm, and this is in the shade Lusitano. This, look at that beautiful coral peachy color. This on my skin has got to be my new summer staple. Can you please, a moment of silence. This blush is so beautiful. I'm gonna blend it in, same thing with that Merit brush. However, this one, as you can see, is new, and this one is very well, look at the side. I'm like really putting myself on blast here because I really need to clean it. However, this blush just look, really. I was really excited to try this blush color. Now, I'm normally someone, like I mentioned before, that has blush blindness, so I love a nice poppy blush. However, sometimes it can be a little bit intimidating to get a little bit more of a vibrant color, but this one for the summer, look how pretty that is. I feel like this just really brightens up my entire face, and again, as someone with blush blindness, or even if I didn't have blush blindness, I feel like this is definitely going to be a new staple in my summer colors because, again, I just love that really pretty poppy pink color. Like, look how pretty and so glowy. All right, so I just went in with a little bit of eyebrow gel and some mascara, and now it is time to finish off this look with a lip product. Big Merit lipstick fan girl. These are probably some of my favorite lipsticks, honestly, in the world. This is the Signature Lip. I have it in the shade Millennial, and I also have it in the shade Sunday. I'm gonna use the shade Sunday today. So here's the lip color. I really like it. I find it to be a Your Lips But Better. And now I'm going to go in with the Merit Tinted Lip Oil. I have this in the shade Twin Set. I really like this. I enjoy a little bit of a brown, almost like brown pink kind of gloss. So versatile. Looks really pretty on the lips. And it gives it just a little bit of shine and gives me a little bit of something. So that is my full little makeup Merit look. Honestly, I am so happy with how it turned out today and every day since I have been wearing that SPF. Probably for the last month now, religiously, and I absolutely love it. So I want to just say again, a huge thank you to Merit today for sponsoring a portion of today's video. And you can get 15% off all of the exclusive sets in my link in the description box down below, along with all of the products that I used. Like I said, I'm a big Merit fan. I am so honored to be able to share them with you guys today. And all first time orders over $40 get free shipping, along with this cute little drop makeup bag. This is by far one of my favorite makeup bags to travel with because because you can just throw all of your products in it and then you can just grab the bag and it opens up so nice, honestly, so big, which this is great because I am literally going to Boston next week for work and need to be grabbing all of my Merit products and all my brushes and all my little goodies to put inside of my bag. And then literally all you do is give it a quick tie. Inside your bag it goes and you're perfect, and you can pop it open and be able to see everything inside your makeup bag. So I will have a link down below for anything and all things that you want to shop from Merit. So again, a huge thank you to Merit for sponsoring a portion of today's video. Now let's head to my desk because it is time to start the workday. Well, we have made it to the office and now it is time to log in and start the workday. So let's take a little bit of a look at what I have to get done today for this Friday. So first things first, this morning is very busy, but the afternoon is a little bit more free so that I can get a lot of my to-do list done, which is just getting longer and longer by the second. The first thing that I have is from 10 to 10:30. I have a one-on-one with my senior director. Next, I have a training that I'm leading from 10:30 to 11:15. And then I have a practice for our big sales rally that we're doing at work next week when I'm in Boston from 11:30 to 12. And then I'll take my lunch from 12 to 1. And then from 1 to about 4 o'clock, I have a very long to-do list, and that is what I will be spending the afternoon doing, is bulking through my to-do list, because it is just getting longer and longer, and there is a million things on it, and that is what the afternoon is going to be spent doing, is getting through that to-do list. So that is the plan for the day. Going to get into my morning, finish up drinking my coffee, sitting here at my desk. Like I said, very busy morning, so a lot of my actions and to-dos will be done later on in the afternoon today. So let's log in, let's get started in the workday, and then I will see you guys at lunch. Well, hello friends, it is lunchtime, and Friday is usually the day that I never want to cook or don't have any leftovers ready or prepped for lunch. And today it was one of those days where I just need something really quick and easy. And I bought these probably, I want to say maybe like a month or two ago, and we've just never gotten around to eat them. They're the Alfredo brand mozzarella arancini, 9 Italian risotto balls with mozzarella and burrata cheese. So we're going to try them together. I just baked them in the oven at 450 for 15 minutes, and then I broiled them for like 2 or 3 to get them a little crispy. And then I drizzled some extra virgin olive oil and balsamic glaze and put some fresh parsley. That looks amazing and looks literally like it belongs at a restaurant, and we're gonna crack into these right now and try them. Very excited. Also, I just messed them up, so they are in fact no longer pretty, so no photo to come. However, one thing I do wish, I wish that I had a little bit of red sauce. I feel like they need a little bit of a sauce just to be prepared. Oh my God, look at the inside. I must show you because, oh my word, look at the end. Is it, Brianna, why are you holding it like that? I feel like I'm just gonna pick it up with my hand. It's gonna be hot. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God, I cannot wait to try this. All right, so like I said, a little bit of some balsamic glaze, a little bit of fresh parsley, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, and cheers to a Friday lunch, because what is better than an arancini ball for lunch? Oh yeah. Yep. No complaints, it needs salt. I just grabbed some salt to put on them because I feel like that was the only thing that they needed. Wow, these are absolutely delicious. Oh yeah, 100 times better with the salt. Wow. Oh my God. This is like such a treat and just nice to have in the freezer, especially if you put this over like a little bit of a red sauce or something, the parsley, everything. All of this is just delicious, and what a nice little treat for a Friday lunch. And it was literally 20 minutes in the oven. Well, hello, we are home from the beach. I am freshly showered. Is there anything better than that full, big, deep clean everything shower after you have been in the sun the entire day and you have on a new little comfy beach shirt that you got at the beach? Because that is like the quintessential summer feeling. Also, crispy Diet Coke for post-beach, so crack her open, and we're gonna do some skincare and just hang out and chat about our fun beach day. But cheers, I cannot wait to drink a sip of this. The first sip of Diet Coke is truly the best sip of Diet Coke. However, I just did my full-blown everything shower post the beach and it felt so unbelievably good. Name another better feeling, like I said before, that is getting home from the beach and just being able to take that full-blown everything shower, because truly there is nothing better. And so I thought post-beach we could just do my quick little skincare routine together. All right, so I quickly realized that doing my skincare at the same time as trying to talk, also without having another mirror, because my mirror is actually the little screen right here, is just not going to work. However, we had the most perfect, beautiful beach day. The weather could not have been better. I feel like it was a perfect sunny day, no clouds, not too hot, not too cold. And so we stayed from around 8:30 to 3. We got home around like 3:45-ish. Everyone's showered, and now we're just going to relax and hang out and have a very enjoyable little dinner. We are going to grill out tonight. We're doing baked potatoes, grilled chicken, and then I'm not sure what we're doing for a veggie, but it's just going to be a quintessential little fun summer evening. So just a little quick check-in. We're going to the beach tomorrow as well, which I am so excited for, and it's going to be a much longer beach day. These are typically, I feel like, what our summer weekends look like. If we're not relaxing at home, we're literally at the beach Saturday and Sunday in Rhode Island with Corey's family if we can be, because that is literally where I want to spend as much of my summer as possible. When it is beautiful out, is at the beach. However, we had such a nice beach day today, and I'm so excited for a beach day tomorrow. So cheers, let's have a wonderful... Also, why did I just do that? I feel like sometimes post beach day I feel a little bit like loopy because I'm so relaxed, especially post shower, and I feel like I'm a little bit loopy in that delusion right now because I just feel very relaxed. However, we'll chat with you guys probably later tonight, if not tomorrow, before we head to the beach, because we're gonna sit in the backyard, have a nice little campfire, grill out tonight. It's gonna be a very enjoyable evening. So cheers, and I will chat with you guys a little bit later. But I hope you're enjoying just like a fun little summer vlog. I feel like majority of the summer we spend outside, so I feel like it's hard because there's not as much to vlog. Like there is, but there isn't. Comment down below, what is your one favorite thing to do in the summer? Like the best thing that you do in your summer, wherever you're from, whether it's the beach or do you go on vacation, do you mini golf? What is your fun summer activity? Ours, and where we spend 99% of our summer when it is nice out, is at the beach. So what is yours? I would love to know, and where you're from. I was saying this to, I think it was my mom the other day. I don't know where all of you guys are from. So like, do you spend New England summers? Do you travel around a lot? Are you landlocked? Are you by the water a lot during the summer? And I'm just curious to know where you guys are from. So either way, I've tried to end this little segment forever, but now I'm just yapping, and the sun delusion I feel like is setting in, and I'm just not stopping yapping. So cheers, I will chat with you guys later. We're just gonna have a nice little cozy evening in at home and grill out and just enjoy a nice little summer evening at home, and I will chat with you guys later. And happy Sunday. We are ready for our second beach day of the weekend. Got my nice little iced coffee in my Disney resort mug. Let me tell you, I bought this little jacket yesterday. It says Rhode Island here. It's almost like a lightweight beachy material. It says Rhode Island here, and then look how cute the back is. It's got a little hood. I don't know if you can see it. I hope you can see it if I'm like actually in the camera angle. However, we're headed off on another beach day today. This was the last one, this little jacket that they had in their beach store. Also, sorry, I actually think the camera's a little crooked and I can lift this up so I don't have to bend down as low. However, when I was a kid, fun fact, my cousin and I actually had jackets like this that we bought in Charleston, Rhode Island. I must have had that jacket for probably 8 years almost. We ended up buying them really, really big because there was no other sizes in the store. Why do I think they said Captain something on them? I don't remember, but I just remember the minute I saw this yesterday, it unlocked like a core piece of my childhood, and I said, you know what? I have to have that again. So I picked up this cute little jacket, and then my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, and I all got matching sweatshirts. Now, these are my all-time favorite sweatshirts. The brand that they're printed on is Austin's, I believe. They are so soft and so fluffy. We love butter yellow. We always go to the beach in Rhode Island, and hydrangea is my favorite New England flower. There was 3 of these sweatshirts yesterday in an XL, the only ones left. And I said, obviously, these were made for my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, and I. Look at how cute these are. They say Rhode Island with the little hydrangea, and it's just a fun little oversized sweater. I have the exact same butter yellow color sweater. I got it maybe, it was 3 summers ago at this point. Like, it's been a while, and it's got a lot of beach oil stains on it. It's definitely a beach sweater. So I was so happy that we got to find these yesterday because they really didn't have them all summer. And then I didn't know if I shared, my jacket was $35, and I think the sweater may have been around the same. $50. So sweatshirt's a little bit more expensive. However, the entire Rhode Island is all embroidered. And let me tell you, there is nothing better than a beautiful new little beach sweater. So we are headed off for the beach for the day. I am ready. Nothing better than a beach weekend. So cheers. Let's head to the beach, and comment down below if you like my new jacket. What's the TikTok trend where it's like, my so-and-so is going to show you their hobby or craft, like, be nice. Well, this is me saying, I'm showing you my jacket. So, be nice in the comments. However, cheers, and let's go to the beach. Well, hello everyone. As you can see, the background in this vlog is very, very different from the last time that you saw me, which was at the beach. And that is because it is Monday. It is a whopping 7:20 at night. And I have made it to Boston because I am working in Boston for the entire week for work. So it's Monday. I'm here until Thursday. Around like 4 or 4:30 is my train back home. So we are finishing out this fun little summer weekend vlog. I meant to close the vlog out yesterday, but I just never did because honestly, we had the most perfect and beautiful beach day, and I was like, you know what? I'll close it out once I get to Boston, but I am going to start an entire week in my life here in Boston because I feel like you guys never get to see normally what I do in a full week when I'm working in the office, but also remote the last 1 or 2 days of the week. So I thought it could be fun just to take you all along on a little week in my life. It might be short. I don't vlog in the office at all because I like to keep work and YouTube separate, but I thought it could just be fun to take you all along. And I've just checked into my hotel and I'm staying at the Cambria. It is beautiful. I've never stayed here before, and I'm in a corner room. I'm going to do like a quick little high-level room tour in the next vlog. However, I'm going to end this vlog off here, and I want to just say once again a huge thank you to Merit Beauty for sponsoring a portion of today's video. I am wearing all of my makeup and my Merit products today. This lip has been on since I think I put it on at 7 a.m. this morning, so it has lasted literally 12 hours, no touch-up. Like, this is my makeup with all of my Merit products on today. And I did get a few compliments on my glowy skin in the office today. And that was very wonderful because the lighting in the office is not all that great, but the glow and the dewiness from the Merit products were definitely showing up today. And like I mentioned before in the Merit portion of this vlog and video, if you want to shop anything from Merit's site, I'll have the link down below. And if you buy anything in a set or some of my favorites, I think it's about 15% off when you buy a set. So without further ado, I'm going to close out this vlog. Again, thank you so much to Merit for sponsoring today's video. I literally cried when I opened my box of fun little Merit goodies to share with you guys. So I'm going to end off the vlog here, but I love you guys so much and I will see you in the next one.